Hold on, let me do my best Tony Baker impression. Mm, mm. Well, hello, good people. You're now listening to another episode of Verbal Cardio. I hope that was good. Shout out to my co-host. It's always the co-host. It's always going to be the co-host of every Verbal Cardio, regardless of who is actually behind the mic. Water. And I got just water. This isn't a paid ad, but this is literally my favorite water. Like, it tastes like air. I love it. It's so good. I'm also a big fan of water. The only thing about me and water is that I tend to drink a lot of it before I go to sleep, and I wake up every 5 minutes having to pee. So I have no real beef with water except for the fact it won't let me sleep through the night. That's my only beef with water. I know Tony's gonna be so mad that I have any beef with water, but it's just like, yo, I just want to go to sleep. Like, leave me alone. Like, why you always gotta be always waking me up? It's just too much. It's just, and I'll be having that good sleep. Oh, that good sleep. And then in my dream, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta pee. And then I'm like, wait, this ain't a dream. I really gotta pee. And then I gotta get up. And it's literally, I'm trying to stay as hydrated as I can through the night. And then the worst part is, like, I'll go pee, I'll get back to bed, and I'll drink more water. I just continue the cycle. But I'd rather that than, I don't know, just being dried up. People always ask, what's your skin routine? I drink water, I mind my business, and I rub one out. I shouldn't say that. But it's true, because, you know, like that glow, you know what I mean? If ladies, if you want that quick glow before you go out, you know what I mean? Before you hit the streets, if you want to look cute, you don't want to put too much makeup, you don't want to put any makeup on, because I don't even know how to put on makeup. You just a quick little DJ session with yourself, and but boom, you got that natural glow. Like, okay, the skin is shining, the eyes is bright, you know what I mean? You got this extra little pep in your step, and everybody like, ooh, like, what she got going on? It's just, that's really that simple. And don't let anybody shame you if that's your everyday routine. You know what I mean? It is what it is. As you can see, I am not Tony. Tony is busy. I didn't even introduce myself like that yet. He is shooting a commercial. So I am your host for today, Sabrina. I'm usually not in the camera, but I'm here in front of the camera. I'm really excited because today I'm going to do something a little different than what Tony does. We usually talk about current events. We usually, you know, we just usually have a little back and forth about like what's going on right now, what's popping in the news. Like, we would have been talking about the whole Oscars, because Tony can talk about the Oscars all day, every day. He did a prediction, and I think he only got one wrong or two wrong out of all his predictions. I think it might have been only one, which is Tony's like Rain Man when it comes to like movies and music. This man knows everything there is to know about, especially movies. Like, it blows my mind sometimes, and I'm gonna miss that. I'm really gonna miss that. But it's not like I'm not gonna talk to him ever again. Like, he's stuck with me for life. But today I'm gonna be taking some calls, and if anybody has any questions, like, I'm not only gonna just be taking calls, I'm also gonna be in the Patreon chat taking questions. If you guys have any like questions for, like, you need advice, if you just want some words of encouragement, if y'all really know me, if you follow me on Instagram, I am the friend that will cuss you out with love. Like, don't talk down on yourself around me, because that's not gonna fly. If you're like, damn, I'm ugly, I'm a bum, I'm this, that, and the third, I'll be like, no, the fuck you not. We fighting now. Now we gotta throw hands because you're talking down, and you're talking bad about my friend. All right? Even if we never met, don't do it. Don't. All right? Because I believe in you. I think you're amazing. I think you're magical. You know what I mean? So that's what today's all about. Let me do my shout out to the patrons. We got Sabrina, we got Styla, Mrs. Incredible, Randy Maya, Sherry Tucker, Randomly CJ, Miss Ree Renee, Riakeem Kelly, Miss Jossie. Oh, my impression was on point? Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I just be peeing the bed sometimes. Slarita would say that. Slarita seemed pissy, like a pissy mattress type, upstate. Tanisha, Terrence C, Damon Rowland, Simone L, Letitia Lopez, JP, Tony Ant. Man, this could be your name. All you got to do is join Tony's Patreon. I had some questions earlier that I'm just going to get right to. Dwayne T asked, you still have that workout plan for the masses dropping? I do. We are taking our time with it because I want it to be good. So my workout plan isn't going to be just a straightforward, obviously I'm going to have my workouts. I'm going to have a meal plan. I'm going to have all of that for y'all. But I also want it to be forgiving because a lot of times when people eat bad for like a day or two or just miss a few workouts, they give up. My plan is going to have that forgiveness program in it. You don't have to beat yourself up just because you fall off. Like, we all fall off. Like, I'm constantly falling off and getting right back up and getting back to the grind. You know what I mean? So I want it to have a little more forgiveness in my program. I'm also going to be releasing ringtones where I want people to put it as their alarm clock, where it's going to be me waking you up. I'm going to be like, all right, you got enough sleep. Let's go. Oh, you snoozing? Oh, that's cute. You know what else is snoozing? Life around you. I'm going to need you to get up and get it. I'm going to need you to get your ass up. And you got goals? You think your goals is snoozing? Like, I'm going to have ringtones like that. I'm really excited. I'm going to have a lot of dope things coming out with my program, but I'm taking my time with it because I want it to be good for y'all. Another question we have. F. Keenan, I'm hoping that's how you say it. Hello. What happened to make you go vegan, and how did you get Tony to do it as well? What made me go vegan? I kept saying I could never do that. I was one of those. I was like, yo, I could never go vegan. I could never go vegan. Like, I could never do that. I was one of those. I know a lot of y'all watching, like, I could never do that. That was me. And then I realized I was putting self-doubt in front of me. Like, I was doubting myself before I even tried it. So I was like, let me try it. Let me see how it is. Let me see how I feel. Let me try something before I think I can't do it. So I tried it. I tried it for a week and I was like, a week's not long enough. Let me do a month. Within that month, my skin cleared up. I felt good. My asthma went away. I haven't had an asthma attack in years. And I just felt good. And here I am. That happened in 2005, 2004, 2005. And here I am still doing it. And I feel like, I don't know, I really feel like it was the best decision for my life. I'm not going to be one of those vegans like everyone needs to do it and I think everyone should try it. Everyone should, put their toes in the vegan waters and see how you feel and see how you like it. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we got Tony Baker in the chat. What's up, Tony? DJ Diddles every day. Yes. Oh, wait, is anybody? I want y'all to call. Listen to my patrons. I want y'all to call. Okay, so just call the number that you see in the Patreon and just let it connect you automatically. Because it will. All right. What's your name and where you calling from? Yeah, that's the energy I want. I know I had another question. I'm sorry that I suck my teeth a lot. That's probably loud as hell. That's loud as hell in the mic. It's not a link. What's up, y'all? Yo, you know what I do want to talk about? I want to talk about the pizza adventure. I want to talk about the pizza adventure that Tony, Keenan, and B. Lou went on. So Tony is very determined to have everyone agree that Chicago pizza is the best pizza ever. So much so that when he had shows in Milwaukee, that's quite the word, he drove to Chicago just so Keenan could have pizza. I mean, I'm sure he went to Chicago because he wanted to go to Chicago, but so Keenan's never had Chicago pizza. So, Tony made it a mission and he posted about it. He posted about the whole adventure. Yo, they went to go get a slice at some spot and they gave him a cold slice, bro. They didn't even put it back in the oven. So when Keenan took it out the box, it didn't even have that flap, that little flaccid move that it be doing, that pizza be doing. And that it's good when it does a little flaccid and you got to go under it just to bite it. It didn't even do that. It was just cardboard. It was, ugh. You could tell that it wasn't a good time. Look, Tony said, I want everyone to try. They don't have to agree. Okay. Man, the shoot. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, you're welcome, Tony. Yeah, so he wants everybody to try it. I was raised on Ninja Turtles, so I'm trying Chicago pizza and New York pizza. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, New York pizza is the best pizza ever. I'm not gonna do it. It's predictable. It's, obvious. Like, you expect it from me. I get it. Also, I'm vegan. The only pizza I've had in Chicago is vegan. So I could only compare New York and Chicago's vegan pizza. I will say I did have good vegan deep dish, but Chicago is more than deep dish. That's another thing that Tony really wants people to understand. They do the thin pies and all of that. But the only thing that's weird about Chicago pies is that they cut them in squares. Cutting in the square, I need crust. What am I holding on to if there's no crust? Are y'all eating it with forks and knives? Somebody tell me in the comment section. Are y'all eating it in eating square pizza with forks and knives? That's crazy to me. Vegan pizza ain't never better than regular pizza in my opinion. Well, I don't eat regular pizza, so I don't know what to tell you. People saying that home run pizza looked nasty though. They a goddamn lie. Was the home run pizza the stiff cardboard joint? And then you gotta fold pizza. That's another thing. Tony doesn't fold. Tony doesn't fold, and that's why we're not together anymore. I'm fucking with you. Everybody wants to know what happened with us. It's because Tony doesn't fold his pizza. That's why we broke up. I said, you know what? I can't take this anymore. It's 5 years, and I can't handle it no more. I need you to fold your pizza. And he's just he refused. And I was like, it's over. And now y'all have the tea. Now y'all know what it is. Everybody wanted to know. And that's why there's no real beef. It's we don't hate each other. I just hate the way he eats pizza. You know what I mean? So it's just I couldn't handle it. Sabrina be acting like she been vegan her whole life. I've been vegan for a long time. But I will say I do miss Sicilian slices. I feel like there's no good vegan Sicilian slices. I'll give you that for sure. I haven't had a good vegan Sicilian slice. I thought it was the corner of the almond milk he put back in the fridge. That's another thing. No, I'm kidding. It's just the folding of the pizza I couldn't handle anymore. If you're going to get pizza here in Chicago, get Beggars or Home Run Inn. Okay. I forgot where I got the vegan pizza. But it was a well-known spot that just happened to have a vegan option. It was really good. Did I tear up that whole pie? That's one thing about me. Don't leave me with a whole pie. because I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna try not to, but next thing I know, it's gone. That's it. We got both of those. Gas station pizza? You see that? F. Keenan?
I don't know nothing about gas station pizza. I've heard of gas station chicken though. What's the name of that place? Crispy crunchy or something like that.
That's the thing?
Yeah.
Shit.
Is it? I think they got some of those out here.
Gas station pizza. I mean, chicken.
Yeah. I got some chicken wings from like this little gas station one time in Tennessee, and I was like, you know what? I'm coming back. I wasn't mad. It was like really inside like this corner store that was at the gas station. Like it was crazy.
You know what? I know this is gonna sound so crazy to everybody. I went to a vegan gas station. Not the gas wasn't vegan, but the store, everything in it was vegan, and they had vegan breakfast sandwiches that were warm, and yeah, it was pretty good. Like everything they sold in there was vegan, so you didn't even have to worry about it. You didn't have to look. The ice cream, the candy, the chips, the gum, everything in there. So I was just like, it's up north near San Francisco. I forgot the name of the place, but it was good. Have y'all had Emo's thin crust in St. Louis? The Italian sausage is fire. Have you ever been to St. Louis?
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't eat that stuff, so. Folding does help from pulling the toppings off your slice like bed sheets. I'm telling you. Tony does not fold his pizza. He'd be like this. What? Can you imagine eating with somebody like that in public? Just fold it. Just Cutie has fire breakfast pizza. What's a breakfast pizza? What?
Oh, Quick Trip, QT. Yeah, Quick Trip is I know it's in Atlanta for sure in the South. Quick Trip is like, because we don't have corner stores. We don't have 7-Elevens.
What?
In Atlanta, no. We don't have 7-Elevens. There are no 7-Elevens in Atlanta at all. None.
Really?
None. I don't know where it stops. I know there's some in like, I know there's 7-Elevens in Virginia, but when we moved to Atlanta, there was none. There's no 7-Elevens out there at all. So we like, yeah, corner stores aren't really too big of a thing either.
That's so crazy.
They put like a standalone Quick Trip like in the middle of Midtown, which is the weirdest place to put it because it's not a gas station anymore. It's just a convenience store essentially. But they have food in there. It's like you heard of Wawa before?
Yeah.
It's like that, but I wouldn't say the food is as good as Wawa. In my personal opinion. I had like a chicken tender sub or something from Wawa, and I was like, this is crazy. Gas station.
What I had from Wawa, I think I had a smoothie from there. And that was pretty good. I remember Wawa. I think the first Wawa I had was we were going to Six Flags when I was like a teenager. And yeah, Wawa was good.
Six Flags in Maryland?
No, Six Flags in I want to say Jersey.
Oh, dang, I didn't.
I don't know if it's over there. I don't know where. I know it's in the east though. Pennsylvania?
That'd be crazy to have one in Maryland and Pennsylvania.
I don't know.
I guess it depends on the part, I guess.
But I think it was Jersey. Yeah, everyone say Jersey. Yeah, so it was Jersey. This was years ago. This was so long ago. But yeah, I remember Wawa being like different.
Yeah, it was a big deal when Wawa finally showed up in Virginia.
You been to Buc-ee's?
Seen it. Never been though.
Yeah, I passed by Buc-ee's 2 months ago, I think.
Is that out here?
Nah, it's in Texas.
Oh, I wonder if that's where I saw that.
Yeah, there's that's like their shit.
Really?
They love Buc-ee's. Everybody's like, they was talking highly of Buc-ee's. I was like, Buc-ee's? They're like, yeah, you got to go to Buc-ee's. I'm like, all right.
Is that a gas station?
It's a gas station.
That's crazy.
The fact that people are like, yo, you gotta go. I'm like, all right, y'all gotta go to 76. It's crazy. But you know what? I will say, Circle K was like popping in Florida. People would just go hang out there. It's another gas station. Gas stations is where it's at, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, in Atlanta, like on the east side, they be posted up at gas stations. It's like a club.
That's how it is in Florida, too.
It's kind of wild. It can be kind of scary, though, but...
That's where they hang out.
Yeah.
And then I do see a lot of TikToks and stuff, like, at gas stations.
They be recording music videos at the gas station, just casually.
And they be
like,
at the pump.
Yeah.
Bro.
Standing on top of the cars and stuff. Like, it's crazy.
Like, you think people don't need gas? Y'all just really there?
That'd be the big ones, though. Like, the gas stations where, like, the trucks stop in the back and all that stuff like that. That'd be the big ones.
Circle K remind me of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Is that in there? I love Bill and Ted. Or, hold on. I ain't gonna lie. This is a lot of people are in this chat right now. I appreciate y'all. Buc-ee's is huge. That's what I hear. I hear that Buc-ee's is really big inside. They have like showers. They have all of that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Most of the gas stations with like a truck stop, like a big truck area or something like that, is not too many gas stations. They usually have one that's going to be like, they got the showers and all of the stuff like that. They'd be connected to, unless it's its own standalone like restaurant. So some of them be connected to like Subway, McDonald's, or something like that.
I wonder what the showers are like. I wonder if they're mad clean. They're probably, I don't know. They probably are. They have to be mad clean.
I don't know.
Like some of these places have to be
decent, I'd say, but out clean is like, I don't know, because so many people just come, in and out, and it's just the people working there probably got to clean it. And it's just, we know how gas station bathrooms are, so I can't imagine the showers being too much better.
Oh, somebody said Buc-ee's bathrooms are very clean.
Buc-ee's
LJ.
I'm gonna have to see about this
G-Man
Buc-ee's.
83. Yeah, I'm about to walk up in the bathroom. Let me see this shit for myself. But you know what? I forgot where I was. I think I was driving up north and I stopped at a gas station that had like bathrooms, and there was like they were calling over the loudspeaker like, oh, your bathroom or your shower is ready for you. And I guess they like clean them between people. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I want to see what these showers look like.
I've only had that, like, the come over the intercom. I think I was in like North Carolina or something, and it was strange. I was like, they're telling somebody the shower's ready?
Right.
And I didn't even know there was a shower in there. So that's what it shocked me. I was like, oh, they shower here or whatever. Right. Truck drivers be on the road for days.
Right.
So I guess it makes sense.
And also now a lot of people live in their cars. Like, like the van life is popular. Yeah. So that's probably really clutch for people who are doing that.
We got a caller.
Oh, we got a caller.
Let's get it.
Ooh. Caller on the line.
Hello.
Hi. Who am I speaking to?
Hi. This is Chanel Renee.
What's up, Chanel Renee? What's going on?
How are you?
Amazing. How are you?
Good. It's part encouragement for you, part encouragement for myself.
Ooh.
I'm really seeking.
Okay.
So now as a newly single woman, or I don't know how newly, but
mm-hmm.
I recently went on you're newly single, not me. I recently went on a first date.
Okay.
And he asked if he could kiss me, and I said, sure. And it was a bad kiss, Sabrina, but not in the way that people would expect.
Okay.
He used too much teeth.
Wait. When do teeth get involved in this kiss?
Yeah. I would say pretty soon, which was surprising. And then, I'm Black and Dominican, so I don't have the smallest mouth. And at one point, I think both my lips were inside of his mouth, and I don't know.
It's like
it gave me some body image issues. Do I have a small mouth that I didn't realize?
No. He sounds like a vacuum. Did you go on a date with a vacuum?
I mean, he looked like a person, but
a vacuum with teeth. Apparently,
it could be a vacuum with teeth. And so I guess the encouragement is for myself, so I can keep dating.
No,
and
listen.
For you to be careful. It's more a warning for you.
Oh, thank you.
Stay safe out here.
I've been hearing that it's tough out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not really worried because I'm not trying to get out there like that. But I will say, just by the way that the words are coming out of your mouth, I know your mouth is beautiful. It's perfect.
I appreciate that, but I mean,
no, it's
too
him.
Much teeth.
It's him, not
that was
you.
A first.
I can't believe how did he even get teeth involved? Like that's the real question. Like, how do
I wish I could send you a picture. My lips were swollen the next day. I had a bruise on my mouth.
I feel like this man's face needs to be plastered everywhere on the internet. Like, be safe, ladies. Beware of this mouth vampire.
My friend said he thinks it's a war crime, and I said, yeah, during Women's History Month. So I just want to be...
Yes, jail time, if you ask me.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. Yo, all right, let me ask you this. How did you meet? How did you meet this man?
So we had originally met at, on a dating site.
Okay.
And then he showed up at my job on a date with another girl, actually. We did not hang out then, but then he had my number from the dating site.
Mm-hmm.
And then he messaged me and he was like, oh, I was their waitress also on their date.
Hold on.
And then he was just like, oh, I still really want to take you out, blah, blah, blah. I ignored him. Then a couple months later, we matched again on the dating site. And I was like, all right, I finally just got to go out with this man. Enough is enough. And then he invited me out at 6 p.m. And I don't drink, which is fine.
Yeah, I don't either.
But he had 2 martinis and we did not order food. And maybe I'm wrong, but 6 p.m. to me, maybe I'm elderly. I'm 30. Maybe I'm elderly. 6 p.m. is dinner time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we
and
eating.
We're going to eat, right? That's what I would think.
Right. No, we're eating. You're not
maybe
inviting
the 2
me
martinis
out.
Is why he used too much teeth?
No, I don't like it because that means that
I don't like it
you would think of giving him another shot, and it might be worse. You might end up with just no lips. He's just gonna bite them off. The fact that he wore you down, and you're like, all right, I gotta go on a date with this man, is just crazy to me.
He wore me down, and then he gnawed at my teeth. I mean, at my mouth.
Damn, wait, so not even an appetizer?
I'm right. I would have paid for it. I had 2 coffees on an empty stomach.
Wait, so let me ask you this. What prevented you from ordering food? Because now I'm stuck on the food. Now the audacity of the teeth was the beginning, but no food? I swear I draw them.
So he got there after me, and I had been sitting, and I just ordered a drink or whatever. And I was looking at the full food menu because, again, it was 6 p.m. So I was fully intending on ordering food.
Mm-hmm.
But then he got there and he was ordering a drink. And then, when you're waiting to see what a person's going to do.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And by the time I realized he had no intention of ordering food, I was like, I don't want to stay here.
Damn. I feel like now now we have to ask the question, what are your intentions? Do you intend on eating? Not even what are your intentions with me? What are your intentions on this date? Are we leaving full or what?
Do you intend on eating food today? And so then I was like, I don't want to potentially pay for this person's food, right?
Okay.
I'm willing to pay for my own food.
Right.
And not that I'm not willing to pay for someone else's food. Maybe if the conversation had been better, I would have been more willing to just...
Yeah, no, I get that. Honestly, personally, I'm all for taking a man on a date. I'll feed you, I'll pay for it, but you can't suck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I also am kind of a believer in whoever asks should pay. So if I ask someone to go to dinner, even with my friends, if I'm oh, do you want to go? And then one of my friends was oh, the way my finances are, I'm oh no, I invited you, I'll pay.
Yes.
But this person had been asking me for, at this point, almost a full calendar year, can I take you out?
Oh, he wore you the hell down.
Knowing full well I don't drink. Yeah. So it's not like you're going to take me out for drinks. Also, my little appetizer is cheaper than 2 martinis. I know that to be true.
How did y'all kiss? Well, how did y'all get there? Because it sounds like the lead up.
I have so much shame. So I'm sitting on the inside booth and he's sitting on, when it's half booth, half table, he's sitting on the outside.
Okay.
And he says, can I come sit next to you?
Oh,
which, as a waitress, I hate people who sit on the same side of the booth. It's embarrassing. That is not conducive to conversation.
Okay.
And in my head, I'm like, why would you want to sit next to me if we're trying to talk, like to get to know each other? I'm like, yeah, I guess that's fine. And so then he comes and he like sits on the same side of the booth as me. And then he's like, can I put my arm around you?
Oh my
And I was like,
God.
I guess. You know what I think the problem is, Sabrina? I probably maybe should have led with this detail. He's 26 and I am 30. And I just think that that maybe is a bigger age gap than I realized.
I mean, sometimes. But you know, he could have been 46 and still probably pulled that. It's him. It's him.
Yeah. You're right. This might be his same move. Now, one of my friends, when I the date happened, whatever, I sent him a message after, like, oh, I just don't think that we're compatible or whatever. One of my friends thinks I should have told him that he's a bad kisser.
Oh, wait, you didn't tell him?
No.
You still got his number?
I have his number. I did not tell him. I just was like, that feels like someone else's problem, which maybe is not the best way to handle that.
I mean, you know what? Somebody gonna tell him. Somebody
That's
gonna
what
tell
I
him.
thought. I was like, someone maybe already has told him. Maybe this is him being improved.
I would have told him on the spot. Like, bro, what the hell? Why are your teeth in my mouth?
Was it he tried to be passionate? Is that what that was?
Oh God, he was trying to eat you. That's what was going on. He's like, I want food.
Also,
Maybe he's a cannibal.
We were in public.
Yeah,
there's a lot of layers. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna light a candle for you tonight.
Thank you, please.
And
send me your prayers. And I'm still out here single, so all that for nothing.
But you know what? We good. It's all right. Single streets is nothing to worry about. Especially when that's what's out there.
I'll stay single if they're going to be out here biting mouths.
Yes.
Is the thing.
Facts. Well, I appreciate you calling. Thank you for that. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. Enjoy that story.
I want to know about more dates in the future, honestly.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, we have another caller. Caller, you're on the line. Hello.
Hey, girl. Hey, it's Mishi.
Hi. Oh, what's up, Mishi? What's good?
Hey.
How are you?
I am calling to rant.
Oh, come on, rant.
I don't know if it's going to be a juicy Chanel story, but I just want to say, like, hustle culture is very trash.
Hustle?
Hustle culture. Yeah,
Okay.
girl, you know I have a Southern accent.
Mhm.
Hustle culture is very trash. This idea that, like, you got to grind, ebb and flow with depression, anxiety, all of that stuff. And I say this as, like, a very disgruntled doctoral student. So
I believe it because I feel like people aren't sleeping, people are not resting, people are not resting their minds. People it's weird because we're in a time where people are finally starting to notice and talk about mental health. But it's like, how are y'all taking care of your mental health if you're constantly feeling guilty for not grinding 24/7?
Yeah. And so, recently, so many people, especially the Patreon folks, they know I'm in school. So I have two jobs. I've got my main day job. I have an LLC where I consult. I'm a mom, a wife, and I'm in doctoral school. I graduate in June. And so these people have given me 2 weeks to, like, collect all my data, analyze it, and write up my first draft of a paper. And it involves a whole lot of not sleeping. And so all that to say, like, everybody, I know Clarita's out here in this chat right now talking about get your hustle on, but take rest, take naps, because this hustle culture is ghetto.
This is facts. This is 100% facts, because one of my biggest beefs with Tony was that he was just working himself way too hard. Like, I get it and I understand it, but, like, I feel like it was taking a toll on him, like, physically and, like, his health and stuff. Like, he started getting dizzy spells and, like, you know. And I was really proud of him for taking those 2 months off, because it's like, wow, like, you're just finally sitting your ass down. And I think it's necessary. It's like, I get it, you know what I mean? But it's like, I think rest is super, super important. And 8 hours of sleep. I just want to throw that in there. Everybody needs 8 hours of sleep.
But my question to you, though,
Ooh.
so, I mean, you say all that about him, but girl, it's you too.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I
you
be
talk about
sleeping.
all the time, like all the ways in which you have like grinded in the past and you're currently grinding. And I know you're getting ready to go out to New York right now, you
Mhm.
know, and pick up the grind again. So, like, what are you doing this spring to like give yourself grace and take care of yourself? And I have that question to the patron saints too.
I've been listening to my body and my mind a lot more, and I've been taking time to, like, when I do pause, it's not just pause mindlessly. Um, I like recently I've been really into, like, taking baths, like intentional baths, you know what I mean? Like, there's just something about
Mm-hmm.
sitting in water and just with yourself and, like, with, music and just, like, breathing and being in the moment and not thinking about the next move and not thinking about, okay, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna get better? Da, 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 da. Like what's next? Like, oh my God. Cause I stress out all the time. I have like high anxiety. And I'm a worrier. I worry about
Same.
everything. I worry about everyone. Um, and so like I think it's really important for me to just shut my brain off. And I've been finding ways to do that and being more intentional with it. So
I
yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
What
So, like,
about you?
you know, in thinking about like your wellness too, you know, I think it's important. I think everybody's kind of seen like your physical wellness journey too, and so like I just hope that like you continue to give yourself grace, and
Oh
because I'm out
yeah.
here in the ghetto, I'm in the streets,
You know
I'm like in the trenches, so like don't be like me,
you know what? I do
you
want to
know.
say that the gym has been one of my greatest therapeutic decisions in life. Like I notice a huge difference when I don't go to the gym. I couldn't go to the gym for the last like few days and I finally went today and I feel amazing. I got super
Yeah.
depressed. After the third day, I was like, "Bro, I am sad." But like that's one thing that I find makes me feel really good. I know a lot of people look at the gym as like work, but the gym is therapy for me. There's something about pushing
Yeah.
myself and sweating and just that makes me feel really good. And I don't think about anything else but the workout in the moment. So I think that's another thing that like I'm now obsessed with the gym.
Is that what you would say drives your consistency?
Yes. I think
Because mine is
yours is what?
I said mine is trash. My consistency is trash. And this idea, like, folks are getting up at 3 a.m.,
Oh.
5 a.m.,
Oh
and, like,
no.
doing stuff. And I'm like, child, I'm
Oh.
rolling over.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that. I be saying that. I be waking up. I woke up at 6 a.m. today and then went right back to sleep. And then officially woke up at like 7:30 or something like that. In the beginning, it was a chore. It was definitely a chore, but I found ways to like it's because I was so like focused on, all right, let me just get this over with. Let me do this now just so I can get on with the rest of my day. But now when I go to the gym, I'm like, let me do this now so I can be at peace in the moment and focus on what I'm doing and push myself to get better because pushing myself to get better at this will get me closer to my goal physically and uh it helps with my discipline because I suck. My discipline is trash. But like I'm finally getting to a point where it's like, okay, I can push myself to get to the gym and it makes me so proud of myself. You know what I mean? I'm my biggest cheerleader right now.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else cheering for me. I love it. I appreciate it. But if I'm not pushing myself, if I'm not cheering for myself, nothing else matters. So it's like, yeah, I'm at a point where it's like I'm just proud of myself for getting in there and like hitting, PRs where like I'm like, oh shit, like I'm hip thrusting like 300 pounds. Like it's just
Yeah.
crazy, you know?
I'm on thrust.
Come on. And I'm here thrusting out here. Whoa, wait. Hip at the gym. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm really I'm trying to be more mindful of just chilling the hell out.
Okay. Well, look, as I round things out, I noticed people in the chat are saying movie nights are their wellness. So,
Oh
as
yeah.
my final comment, I just want to plug movie nights and game nights. Like
Yes.
we're out here in these streets. these Patreon streets. So for anybody listening who's not a part of that, like make sure that you for sure sign on. We get to know each other. We are a legit family. I've been in this thing, I think, 3 years now, over 3 years.
Mhm.
We got some haters. Sabrina's a hater. You know, they're present, but we ignore them. And with that being said, love you, girl. Love everybody who's listening. And yeah, that's it.
Yes, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And you really hold it down. So I really do appreciate you.
Ew.
All
Ew.
right.
All right, girl.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, with that said, everybody, I need y'all to take rest seriously. That's facts. I need y'all to at least give yourself one day a week to just do nothing and think of nothing. If you guys want to wake up and and make your little to-do list for the next day, and then after you do that to-do list, don't think about it again. Don't think about it and just focus on yourself and just do what makes you happy and just, you know what I mean? If it's just like ordering takeout, watching a movie, and being in your favorite pajamas or whatever the case may be, do it, okay? Yo, we got another caller. Hello, you're on the line.
Sabrina,
What's
how you
good?
doing? Thanks for taking my call. Verbal cardio.
Yes.
First time, long time. I just joined the Patron Saints.
Okay.
I just started seeing somebody.
Wait. Before we get
recently.
Before we get there, what's your name?
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
It's
Jason
okay.
Brown.
Jason Brown. Okay, what's up, Jason? Now, talk to me.
Yes, ma'am. I just started seeing somebody very recently.
Mm-hmm.
We're involved in the same line of work. The chemistry's there. It's been amazing. We've seen each other twice and have already gotten intimate. I was over at her home this past weekend with some upholstery, helping her out. Everything is aligning itself succinctly.
I love
There's
that.
only one caveat. Where I live is, it's basically a trap house. And very mindful of not wanting to take her into unsafe situations. So she's trusting of me to come into her home. We've hung out. We know each other's friends. But this is the one area that I'm nervous about is exposing her to my living environment and seeing where I'm at relative to where I live. I have a great job. We've been able to work together. But this is the one area that I'm unsure of how to move forward with. So I could use any advice.
Okay, sweetheart, let me ask you this. A trap house? In what way?
Well, it's an apartment complex in Van Nuys, and there's a lot of people who they got some nefarious activities going on, and I'm mindful to kind of ignore it, and I'm able to take care of myself relatively. But God forbid, I don't want to bring a special somebody over and expose them to that, and even with family members, I'm mindful of exposing to that as well.
Okay, so it's not so much your apartment; it's just the complex itself.
Yeah, exactly.
But your apartment itself, it's good, right? We're
It's
not
good.
cooking nothing. We're not gonna walk in, see naked women in the kitchen cooking it up. Like that's not what.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So it's the complex. I mean, you know what? I understand being embarrassed of something like that, and or even not. I don't know if you're embarrassed or just not wanting to expose people to that, but you do want her to know all of you. You know what I mean? And if that's how long have you been living there?
So I work in homelessness services now as a passion outside of my day-to-day job. And years ago, back in 2011, I tried to get Section 8 and it didn't work out. So I basically scrambled to find a place on my own. And that's currently where I'm at now. It's been way too long, like somewhere around 10-ish years. But it's close to where I work, and I have a really great job that provides a good foundation. And I know I'm very mindful of hey, I need to get out of here, but this also allows me to save up and be interim in the short term.
Honestly,
we've discussed this.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just going to mention that we've discussed this, so she kind of knows about it. She's not judgmental, but also, like you said, I want to be able to, have her know all of me also.
Yeah. No, I agree. The fact that that seems like it's a part of your motivation to do better and to want better for yourself and for whoever comes into your life. Um and if it's a part of you, you've been there for 10 years, like that's a good chunk. So it's like if I
Hmm.
was her, I'd be curious. I'd be like, "Man, let me see where you live. Let me see what's going on. Like, let me get a taste of what is." Cuz also, I would want to see how you literally live. Like, I want to see your apartment. I want to see if you got it together. What's in your fridge? That's the most important thing to me. What is in your fridge? I say
Mm,
I say take her. I say if everything is on point, you want to be raw, you want to be real, and you want to show her that you have nothing to hide. And although it may be a little embarrassing or there's some sort of shame, but you trust her, and and then she'll be able to trust you. You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
one thing about women, we love vulnerability, and that makes us want to do more for you. She might even help you, like, yo, we gonna get you out the hood, son. She might, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I say,
I hear you.
just be
Thank you, Sabrina.
raw.
Yeah, my hydro game is on point. I always have water with me. I don't know
Come
how
on.
Tony feels about fruit infused water, but that is
Oh,
my
that's good.
jam. I am meal prep McGee on Sunday nights, so
Oh,
the times that she's seen me eat healthy, taking care of
come
myself.
on.
We're gonna make some tacos at her place tonight. So
Ooh.
I'd be excited for her to see my refrigerator. Like, I don't know about you, but when I check out at the grocery store and I have all healthy items, I kind of like some affirmation on that sometimes just
Mm-hmm.
to boost my ego. But
I know, I love
but I
that.
appreciate the advice.
Yes, and the fact that you have a fridge full of food and not just like beer or like, I don't know, dudes
No,
dudes be sometimes you never know what to do. It just be mad condiments and like
yeah,
yeah.
that was
When I first met Tony, I was like, what's going on here? We going grocery shopping.
yeah, that would have been me 12 years ago, but now it's, spinach and romaine
Come
and
on.
kale,
Come
got
on.
chicken in the freezer,
Okay.
peppers, tomatoes,
Oh, he be
all
cooking.
a lot of colorful stuff in the refrigerator. So that one I'm not worried about.
Okay,
It's just
okay.
the surrounding areas that it's like, okay, but
I know Van
more than
Nuys.
willing to be vulnerable. So thank you. I feel
Yes.
empowered.
Be vulnerable. You got this. She already like you.
Yeah,
She's just gonna like you more. Promise you.
amazing. Well, thank you so much, Sabrina.
Yes, thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
I appreciate you. All
Bye.
right. Bye. Listen, y'all. I definitely want everybody to just be yourself. Always be yourself. Always be raw. Always be real. If you like somebody, don't hide any part of you. Let them know what it is. But I will say sometimes there's parts of you that you don't even are even aware of sometimes, and it comes out later. The that shouldn't be shamed. Don't let anyone shame you for growing or coming to realizations about things or switching it up because you are growing as an individual and things no longer serve you the way that they used to. Like, that's different. That's different. Um but as far as your environment or what you've been through, where you've been, that's a lot of that made you who you are. And if somebody's feeling you, like, let them know. Just keep it a buck. Okay? Honestly, hold on, let's see what the patrons are saying. Tally Heat said, you know what? I've never said that out loud. As much as I read your comments, I've realized I've never said your name out loud. She can help you make the next move. Show her your place, man. She could help. You got this, Jason. It's a good time. Jason's gonna reap great rewards. God bless you, Jason. Come on. Let's speak power. Let's speak motivation into Jason. Let her see if your home's clean and stuff, you good. That's really what it is. It's like, I thought he was living in the trap house. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was in the trap house. I thought she was gonna go in. It's gonna be like moldy walls. It's gonna be crazy. I was really thinking the worst. But for him to say it was just the apartment complex, that's nothing. That's really nothing. Especially like coming from where I come from. Yeah. Sometimes you're gonna have to pass through groups outside the building in order to get inside, and you're gonna feel some sort of way. You might feel unsafe. They might even say something. They might, like, oh, who you came to see? Sometimes you just gotta go through that to get to the person you really want to see. You know what I mean? That's the reality. And if you're really into the person, you're just gonna go through it. It is what it is. And it's not like you got food and you can cook. Listen, she'll forget all about what's going on outside the apartment building the second you make her some spinach and chicken and peppers and all that other stuff you said you got in your fridge. Sandy J, Sabrina, this is your call-in, pun intended. Can't wait till the Sabrina hour. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. It's a trap house in this. Oh, Jason said, it's a trap house in a sense that it's revolving door and people in the community connecting with their plug in different rooms. Understandable. But Jason, that's not you. You are the light amongst that darkness. So just let her know that you that's even doper, that you're not a product of your environment. You aren't your environment. You are above it. You are better. You want better for yourself. You may be involved in that. Just lets her know that you are able to be your own individual self. You feel me? So that's even more attractive. Like, damn, you can be around this and not succumb to this? Come on. G. Lowry asks, what are you going to be doing in NYC? So, I have a few things that I plan on doing. I actually do plan on starting a podcast that's kind of like this. This is kind of like me dipping my toes into the podcast where I have people call in and all of that. I will be doing social media management for a few places. One place is actually a tattoo shop that I'm very excited about. And then I'm going to really hone in on the content creating. I really like producing. So I'm hoping to get involved into some of that out there. And I think I'm going to start auditioning for stuff. I think I'm going to start auditioning for roles and commercials and all of that. You would think I would do that out here, but there's just something about LA, bro. I don't know. I feel too New York for LA. I see a lot of like real New Yorkers making it in New York, and I like that. So it's like I might as well just go home and make it at home. Yeah, I plan on getting back to my creative self. I feel like I lost a lot of creativity in LA. If you scroll back into my Instagram, you can see that I was making a lot of art in my posts. I wasn't just posting selfies. I would just I'd get creative with it. And I used to work in an art museum, and I guess a lot of that rubbed off on me. I used to work at the Museum of Modern Art in New York, and I really love that. I really like to be artistic. I like to create things. My mind is constantly coming up with stuff, especially for other people. So I'm going to be creating. I'm going to be back in it, back in my bag. Sarita Houston asks, are you nervous about the move, or are you ready for a new space? Yes and no. I'm a little nervous because my usual people aren't in New York like that. My best friend's in New York. She's there. My dad's in New York. But it's not going to be the same New York. I've been gone for 5 years, so I don't expect it to be the same place that I left. But I am excited to be in my own space and kind of be stuck with myself for a while and just get back to the old, like, pieces of the old Sabrina. I don't want to go back to the old Sabrina in her entirety. Like, there's a lot of things that I left behind that I don't want to go back to. But as far as like the good, the good aspects, the good parts of old Sabrina. I'm very excited to get back to that. Slorita said, I can't wait for you to come out here. You are such a light in everyone's life. You are the heart of New York, and you are, hold on. Oh, you are such a light. You are the heart of New York, and I can't wait for you to be here to bring sunshine. Thank you, Slorita. Thank you so much. Slorita, we talk so much about you, but Slorita can be really, like, can be such a sweetheart when it really comes down to it. Like, I feel so loved by Slorita sometimes. You know, we have our back and forth. We have our little, like, brother-sister energy, but then he says stuff like that, like, thank you. I can't wait either. Ty Fredericks asks, Sabrina, can we still get an episode with your dad on here? I'm going to tell y'all about my father. My father came to visit. Was that last month? Or the month before? I don't know. My father finally came. I've been here for 5 years. Finally came to visit. That man is a walking tornado. A walking tornado with a Dominican accent. That is who this man is. Let me tell you. So he ain't never been nowhere. I'm convinced I've known him for 37 years, and I'm only realizing this man ain't never been nowhere. He ain't never been nowhere nice. He ain't never been to no nice houses. Nothing. Because he came to our house, turned it upside down, and then said, I'm out. Never apologized. Typical Caribbean man. Never apologize, bro. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you how. Let me tell you what. The biggest thing. So me and Tony went to a game night at Angels. And I keep getting a ring notification. And I'm like, man, why is my ring notification going off? Crazy. And I look at the camera, and my little brother, and my dad, they keep looking outside, or they keep poking their head out. And my father had a can of the Lysol spray in his hand. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I call, because my father don't realize that I got cameras, because he ain't never been nowhere. So I call him, and I was like, Dad, what's up? You good? He's like, oh, mommy. I got some bad news. Oh God. I went to make a potato. I'm not gonna do his whole accent. I can't do that accent the whole time. He went to make a potato, cook a potato, raw potato, in the microwave. He put the microwave on the highest power you can, and press start, and it blew up. Like, there was smoke all throughout the microwave. It was terrible. It was beyond. He's like, there's smoke everywhere. Da 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 da. It's real bad. I'm like, is there a fire? What's going on? No. It's just a lot of smoke. I was like, oh my God. And I'm trying to tell him, like, Dad, like, you got to understand, that's a really expensive microwave. It's like a $300 microwave. I was like, you got to understand, like, you can't, why don't you just, I have a whole oven. I have a stove. I have an air fryer. You chose the microwave to make a raw potato? And he said, no, mommy, that's not the worst part. What's the worst part, Dad? I opened up the back door so to let the smoke out, and the black cat got out. Midnight? Yeah, mommy, I'm looking for him right now. We're looking for him right now. Don't worry about it. We're looking for him right now. And you weren't gonna call me? No, mommy, I was just gonna wait. I was gonna call. We're looking for him. I was like, it's nighttime. Midnight is black. You're not gonna find him in the dark. Said, no, mommy, don't worry. So I was like, I told Tony what happened. I was like, yo, Midnight got out. And Midnight, if it was Dapper, that's different. Dapper comes back when you call him. If you say Dapper, he's like a dog. He'll come. Midnight, he's like, nah, I'm good. I'm outside. What you talking about? The only thing about Midnight I will say is that one time he got out in the old apartment, and he wasn't really about that life. He was in a bush screaming, crying. The noise that came out of that man's mouth it didn't even sound like a cat. He was like, "Mah!" from a bush. I was like, see, you're not really about this life. So I was hoping that, like, okay, maybe he didn't run nowhere because he's not really about that life. So I tell Tony, so we start getting ready, like, oh, yo, we got to go to the house. Midnight got out. Everybody was so concerned at the party. Like, oh, no, yeah, go get Midnight, go. Everybody loves this damn cat. And so when we're on our way, I call him. He said, oh, mommy. He came back. You weren't going to call me again? I'm on my way back, bro. Do you think that he cleaned the microwave? Do you think that he cleaned the microwave of the soot? Do you think he... No. Do you think he apologized? Do you think he apologized to me or Tony? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So as far as my father is concerned, no, he will not be on an episode. He will not be a guest. He will not be, because I'm gonna yell. I'm upset. Like, at least say something to Tony. You know what I mean? And at that point, me and Tony weren't together anymore, and my father knew. But the thing, I don't care. Like, even to this day, like, I don't care if me and Tony are not together. You're gonna respect him in front of me. You're going to respect this man no matter what. Okay? I don't have to be with him for you to respect him. You're in our house. So, respect the man. Shit, his pictures are everywhere in the fucking house. Respect him. So, yeah, I'm not really. And Tony wasn't feeling it. Tony's like, damn, man, your dad lost mad cool points. And I know, because my dad was mad cool before this. But now, yeah. I would call him right now, but I feel like I just feel like it's not going to be a pretty phone call. I know y'all, everyone in the chat is saying, call him, we need answers. I can't do it. Story's hilarious. I'm dying over here. Thank you. Now we got to have him on the pod so he can give his side. No. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to call him. Y'all piss me off. I'm acting like y'all twisted my arm. Y'all piss me the fuck off. Hold on. I'm just going to ask him, what was he thinking? He's going to be pissed off because he know I ain't really fucking with him like that. Y'all get me so mad. He not going to pick up because he knows it's beef. He knows it's on site. He ain't even call me to ask me if he needs to pick me up from the airport when I get to New York because he knows it's on site. He not going to pick up. Told you.
Por favor, deje su mensaje y yo le devuelvo su.
Radio ass voice. I told y'all. He knows what it is. G-Man said, pick up papi. That's so funny. This is worth the Patreon subscription. Y'all gonna make me cry. Yo, I really do appreciate it. We are over an hour and I feel good about this episode. You feel good about this episode? Thank you. I appreciate that. Because I didn't know what to expect. But I can talk to myself forever. I have 2 brothers, but I was raised like the only child in the house. So like I had to talk to myself a lot. It's sad. If no one has any more questions, if no one wants to call in, is there anyone that wants to call in before we end? Please, I'm gonna give another like 5 minutes. Give myself another 5 minutes to just, chop it up. Somebody said, yo, Sabrina, I still have your IG subscription. You can move that to Patreon. I don't think my IG subscription stopped working like immediately because IG shadow banned me for like 3 months because I joked. Somebody asked me, "Will you sell feet pics?" And I said, "Yeah, $100 a toe." Clearly a joke. IG don't think so. IG don't think it's funny. IG definitely didn't think it's funny. They banned me for 3 months. I couldn't even go live for like 3 months. So I don't have a subscription. I do have my own Patreon, but I put it on pause because I don't have anything. I don't have nothing going. Wait, it's still charging you? Oh nah, hold on. I'm not getting that. Instagram is a motherfucker, yo. Instagram is a whole slut. Oh, my stomach is growling. My stomach agreed. What? I need y'all to double check because I'm not getting none of that. Instagram is definitely not. The phone number is on the top. Can somebody post or paste the number for Bully the Kid? Bully, since you just got here, I am giving out advice or encouragement or anything if you know whatever you want to talk about. It was still their Instagram. What why? It was a joke, first of all. And you still charging people for subscriptions I'm not even getting the money for? I'm not even getting it. How are y'all? And then I can't even post reels like that. Like I could post them, but I can't, I can't get the bonuses on the reels. I only was just able to go live recently. Instagram is grimy, bro. I want to take my talent somewhere else, but TikTok is hard. TikToking is hard. I ain't gonna lie. That's a young folk game. How do I see? Oh, you're on the computer. No, you got to call from your phone. Yeah. So I don't have a Patreon. I don't have anything right now. My stomach is growling, bro. I need to eat after this. Yeah, I don't have nothing until my workout program comes out. But like I said, I'm taking my time on that. I don't want it to be rushed. I really care about what I'm putting out there with this workout program because it means so much to me. So just wait for it. And I have somebody working on it. My boy Marcus, he's amazing when it comes to like apps and like my stomach can y'all hear my stomach? Can you hear it? God damn. That's my co-host, my other co-host. William Taylor says, Sabrina, did you watch Perfect Match? Let's talk about it. I just started it. I'm only on like the 3rd episode. Can we do this more often, por favor? Sí. Claro que sí. Oh, we got a caller. Caller, you're on the line. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Sabrina.
How are you? Is this Bully?
No, this is I'm Chuck in the Wild.
Oh.
My name is Charles.
Oh, hello, Charles. I feel like that's how you have to say your name. Charles.
I just want to, I didn't really have a question or anything. I just wanted to come on and spread some love. I see just like everything that's going on in the Patreon Saints. I see the comments and stuff. I'm not new. I just haven't really, interacted that much, but I just want to say I love you guys. I love the content you guys put out. Thank you for just being a positive light for everybody out here, and we love you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
You're about to make me cry. Thank you.
No, it's all good, man. We love you. We rocking with you. What's
I
up,
appreciate
Tony? And what's up, Amir? What's up, everybody, man?
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to spread some positivity today.
All right.
That's it.
Well, I appreciate it so much. You have an amazing Tuesday and just an amazing week.
Absolutely. Thank you. Same to you.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the positivity. I appreciate everything. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Wait, what did Bully said? Okay. I'm on the mobile. How I call in? Oh, you gotta call the number that was that was pasted to the chat. We need Sabrina on a radio show. Oh, thank you. But you know what? I'm just going to end it here. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Listen, YouTube, I know that you guys are a tough crowd, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. You guys are not easy to please, and I get it. I'm YouTube. I be on YouTube all day, every day. You know what I mean? There's like millions, bajillions of things to watch on YouTube. So if you have made it this far, I appreciate you so much. Even if you hate watch this, I hate watch things all the time. So if you hate watch this episode, thank you. I appreciate you. And if it makes you feel better, I hate you too. Okay? I love everyone that tuned in. I loved everyone that called. And yeah, we out.